Hello, comrades. Commissar Bro here today with another episode of Hearts of Djibouti. That's right. This will be the 15th episode. That's right. 15 episodes in, and we've conquered India. We've conquered, like, the majority of Africa and the Saudi Arabia and so on. Now, I also played ahead a little bit, again, just to kind of beat some of the monotony. I took over Nepal, and I took over Jordan, both states of which have done well to provide me with ample manpower to fuel my future invasions and so on, to help us kind of build up an army. Because our overall plan, let's be honest, the two major powers in the world that we should be concerned about is China and the European Union. And as far as it goes, China, they don't mind us. They really don't mind our existence. They're kind of cool with us, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with them being cool with us. And hopefully we can keep that little friendship going between us and the Chinese, because if it means they'll stay out of any of our conflicts, then by God, we'll stay out of their conflicts. The only reason I would want them to get involved is if the European Union decided to take an offensive stance towards us. Now, there's no doubt about it. The European Union is by far the most powerful entity in this world right now. So much so that, I mean, even Russia has just become a puppet of the United States. And then with the United States being pro-Russian, which, again, I am blown away by the irony of that, with Hillary Clinton being the leader and all that. But anywho, without getting too political in our geopolitical strategy game, I think it's just interesting how the world affairs have kind of developed thus far. Djibouti is taking over Africa and so on. Brazil is another powerful that's surprisingly strong right now. But they don't exactly have any imperialistic ambitions. They're not trying to conquer anyone. They're not trying to get involved in anyone's wars or so on and so forth. Now, that would be ideal if we could get them in to our conflicts, especially if we could get them to join us and fight with us. That would be quite beneficial. Also, a country like Mexico and so on. But, unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen. And wow, look at American unity. It is almost like real life right now. Am I right? 15% national unity? Yeah, that sounds about right. So anyway, the next target for the Djiboutian military is we're going to be pushing into Syria. It's time that we bring down Syria. Now, again, this could spark war with other powers and could be a total mistake. So we're going to go ahead and save, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's not going to be a mistake, and it's actually going to benefit us greatly. But either which way, we will see. And I'm going to go ahead and move my units to the border. That's something I hadn't done yet. Get them on the border. We almost have too many units. Again, we're still struggling with supply routes. I don't really know how to make them much better than they are. I mean, infrastructure's maxed out like throughout my entire empire, and there just does not seem to be a way to make it more efficient, more effective. So I don't really know about that. If anybody has a suggestion for me, again, please mention it in the comments. I am definitely no pro at this game by any means of the imagination. I just very much enjoy playing it. So with that, let's take a look-see. They're improving relations with all these people. But here we go. Djibouti is once again going to war, bringing the world tension up to almost 36%. That's exactly about where we want it. Now, something else we need to do is we need to get airplanes to fly over Syria. We need to assert our dominance and shoot down any enemy airplanes that might be over their skies. Our Air Force, by the way, is freaking nasty large. It's gigantic. It makes no sense how big our Air Force is. So much so that we, like, I mean, look, just look at all these airplanes, like, flying around doing air superiority missions. And the reason why I'm doing so many air superiority missions is because people keep trying to bomb me. Also, you can see here, we have some ships that are going to be engaging in combat with the Syrian naval forces, but I have a sneaking suspicion they're not really going to stand up to Tier 5 missile cruisers very well. Yeah, they disengaged. Probably a smart thing to do. I don't blame them. Well, they re-engaged. They're probably trying to get away, and my ships keep catching them, which is cool with me. Bring all you want, Syria. It's not going to help you much here, unfortunately. All right, and now that we have air superiority, do we not have air superiority? No, we do not. Their ships. They have more planes, so technically they still have air superiority. But as you can just see, I mean, we're completely smashing them in the air game right now. 21 fighters, 22 fighters shot down for 3 of ours. Our planes are going to be far more technologically advanced. We're basically using F-22 Raptors against F-16s. This isn't much of a fight as far as it goes. So we're definitely going to push right on in that respect. We want to make sure that we end the war quickly. These wars cannot, I repeat, cannot be wars of attrition. They must be won quickly and with minimal loss of life. Because at the end of the day, these armies are meant to be the fuel for further engagements. So we need to pretty much minimize losses as much as possible. As you can see here, Syria has 3 million men just in Damascus alone that can be recruited. Of course, we'll have to core the states first, and there's still no guarantee I'm going to get that majority of soldiers to fight with us. So basically, pushing strategic objectives is the primary goal, and we have to try to do it as fast as possible, limiting our engagements where we can. And unfortunately, that's never going to be perfect in the way this particular game is, but we can still try to do our best. Isolating different units in certain areas as well is a good way to go about it. For example, cutting off 7 divisions right there is going to really hurt the Syrian forces. I imagine they're not ready for that type of setback at all. And once again, we lost air superiority. It's still quite a fight going up in the skies, but is it really that much of a fight? I mean, it's four fighters to 1. I'll take it. Those are some good numbers as far as I'm concerned. That's a good kill-death ratio. And we're going to start attacking there just to kind of put pressure on. Nope, pressure didn't work. Pressure did not work. Oh, they pushed back against us. Ooh, these Syrians are putting up a fight. Look at that. They've already taken out 45,000 Djiboutians. Huh, that's not good. Well, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and push. Take that spot, push up, and then take the next area. We need to conquer this Air Force base. If we take that air base, they're going to be in a lot more trouble as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Holy crap. The Syrians are pissed and pushing. Push back. Hold them. Slow them down, boys. I don't know why we're not attacking there, but whatever. Yeah, push them right on back as well. All right. All right. It probably would have helped if I had actually kind of put a battle plan in effect, but I failed to do that. The offensive line would be to push all the way up to Aleppo. Once Aleppo falls, the country of Syria will cease to exist for sure. Let's see, what is theirs? They had 34% or less. So yeah, once we take the Damascus and Aleppo, it's pretty much game over for the Syrians. But again, if we really want to beat them here, we need to take that airfield, that air superiority they have on us, or the inability for us to get air superiority. What the hell, man? They are hurting us really badly. That's not good. That's not good at all. They're putting up a hell of a fight. Well, so much for limiting casualties as much as possible. I guess we just need to get more airplanes over Syria. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these guys. Are they not flying over Syria? Oh, they are. I just didn't set them to do their job. Well, I'm clearly a slacker. Boom. There we go. If that's If that ain't a certain dominance, I don't know what is. So we're about to drop bombs on Damascus to break up the Syrian forces there. We're going to basically bomb the whole front line to attempt to break up the enemy resistance in these areas. Boo. Oh, glorious nuclear power. All right. Move forth, my Djiboutians. Spread our beliefs like you've never spread them before. And push back against these Syrians and show them that Djibouti will not be held back. It will not be stopped. Veritable waves of glory shall come. And where did all those airplanes come from? Okay. That's a lot of airplanes. Like, we picked up our game and brought more airplanes, and they picked up their game and brought more airplanes. I mean, we're winning the fight still by about the same kill-death ratio. But that's not enough. It's not enough, men. We need more multi-role fighters. As you can see, I have lots of multi-role fighters. Too much garbage, as it was. Maybe attack aircraft wouldn't be bad. Well, we could just send in some drones to help on the ground battles. I mean the ground battles. And just provide close air support. Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't really help us assert any dominance over the skies, but hey, whatever. Alright, well, it looks like we're finally pushing into Damascus. All we got to do is get there. That's all we got to do. We just got to get there. Ooh, we got smart camo. Nice. Let's go. And then we're about to get improved exoskeletons. Oh, yeah. We're basically, this is freaking Call of Duty Advanced Warfare at this point. And, of course, I have no bombs to drop. Push back into the center. It's not really working all that well. Take that front line. I was going to say, yeah, this invasion's not going as well as I planned. We're inflicting far too many casualties on the Syrian forces, and receiving far too many casualties of our own. It's like our dudes just won't hold these positions. Like, they take a little bit of damage and just back up. When realistically speaking, it shouldn't be so hard. But hey, we pushed back some of the airplanes. Nope, they retook the field again. Do we still not maintain a superior air advantage here? Nope, we don't. Look how just everything's been destroyed. Like, the roads are destroyed, the planes are destroyed, there's no infrastructure, nobody can get supplies, immediately are out of supplies and they retreat. I just love when all the planes like plop up together like that. It's so goofy. That's some dirty fighting right here. Literally just fighting over and over for the territory. Alright, well, I'm going to let my generals take over and start pushing these front lines. All they got to do is take Damascus. If we could just hold it, like, we take it, we lose it, we take it again, we lose it again. We can't hold anything. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see, Destroyer 6. Yeah, we're going to want to do that. Alright, and unread naval battle results. How did we do? Well, we destroyed one enemy destroyer. Nice. What else did we do? Anything else? Anything cool? Killed any more enemy ships? Trying to. They keep running away. That's a shame. Yeah, they go forward a little bit, and then they're like, yeah, no, I'm out. Which, I mean, I respect that. I totally respect that. The Djiboutian Navy is not one to be trifled with. Not anymore. Maybe at one point in time. Some might have viewed them as a stocking of laughs, but not anymore. The sweet Djiboutian forces are getting pretty disgusting the more time goes on. Our bombers that have been disrupted. We've lost 19 bombers, 26 fighters. Enemy fighters lost. Enemy bombers, enemy support. Enemy troops bombed. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job of bombing enemy troops, so that's paying off pretty well. The enemy forces have been cut off in Damascus, which means one beautiful thing, that all those divisions have been surrounded. There is no longer any retreat, and all we have to do is push on that position, and we will take it. As long as... This is the funny part. Like, all my troops are freaking green because the attrition is so bad. There are no veterans. Like, you have no veterans in your military because they can't get experience to fight. That's terrible. That is so terrible. How many men have we lost? 113,000. Oh my goodness. This was supposed to be a relatively easy fight, and it has turned into an absolute bloodbath, where we've been fighting every step of the way. But thankfully the generals took over, and they're doing just fine. Who is the general? John Roberts. All right, getting that experience. Good. Good. You need it. All right, so we now have air superiority again. So we're going to drop some bombs on some enemy territories to push and take them and leave no mercy for the enemy. Leave none alive. And we're actually going to go ahead and push on Aleppo. Because once we take Aleppo, it should be... Yep, there it goes. Boom. Conquered. Absolutely wonderful. We took another city under our wing. Yep, there we go. What is this? Oh, I guess I really only did say I wanted Damascus. Whoops. Anyway, alright, thanks for watching, guys. Here's another episode of The Rise of Djibouti. We took Damascus, we've taken Jordan, and we've taken Nepal. The Syrian conflict actually turned out to be the most interesting just because of the fact that they put up such a good fight. But now, I can't help but wonder, with how much we lost and they lost, it almost didn't pay off. Oh, sweet bubbly goodness. But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.